Abbey, thank you for putting time aside to have a chat with me today. I know how busy you are. For anyone who doesn't know who you are, why don't you give us a nice little introduction? Abbey Robertson, who are you and what on earth do you do for Precision Resource Group?
So yeah, I'm Abbey and I'm the manager of care delivery. That is the team that on the cancer. So I joined in 2019 as a trainee, so years now.
Nice, amazing. So how long have you been here? Did you say 4 years?
It'll be 4 years in November, yeah, it's very quick.
Nice, amazing. Brilliant, great synopsis there. So you said you are delivery manager for Panoramic Care. For anyone who doesn't know Pano Care, or as we call it internally, Pano Care, what specialisms do you guys do? What do you cover?
So obviously Panoramic Care, education, health and social. So within education and special education, operate only levels. So the roles that I have would be interim head managers, head like that. Personally, I focus but we do that.
Nice. So not so when people think of education, not teachers or teaching assistants then, but more senior level than that.
Yeah, typically more. Not to say that we don't have teachers. Focusing on that head.
Nice. Abbey, I know you are very modest, you absolutely hate me saying this, but you are an incredible representation of the career pathway that's available here at PRG, and specifically with delivery consultants, right, which isn't always like a given within the world of recruitment. Having 6 promotions in 4 years, come on, here we go. How important is that like ability and like scope to progress? How important is that for someone in recruitment?
Yeah, I mean, like it's really driven and further, which most people that for yeah, how challenging recruitment can be. So knowing that for not only me but also with, I think it is
Yeah, no, it's hugely important. I agree with you on that one. Well, almost 4 years. What have the highlights been in your journey? Any highlights that stick out so far?
So I'm sure PRG say that that's a highlight. So I
Nice.
And it was absolutely unreal. So much fun. We went to like a beach all day. We went on the boat trip. Like we went to take best group of people. Going on club lunches as well was something excitement. But then our AGM last year, I mean this year, in Barcelona was just incredible.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what that is, so why do you, because that is personally like one of my memories that kind of stick out about you, is that opportunity to like have that moment where you get to speak in front of like almost 200 people at an AGM. What was that like? Tell, for anyone who doesn't know what an AGM is, give some insight. What was that moment like?
Yeah, so our AGM all gets together for Mark, as well as plenty of other managers within the business doing, and what stuff like. But this year, every Barcelona, and then so myself and 2 others, PRG, Stella and Ashley. So it was around 7 minutes long, and I did it all from memory. Absolutely terrifying.
Nailed it.
I definitely could have done without the 2-day course at like that course was obviously get rid of it It was this guy like was telling me how confident I was, and how I just knew exactly what I was doing. Honestly, it was nerve wracking. A speech in front of 200 people is mental. It was amazing, and the sense of I remember Stella, we got off. Poor Danny, we didn't wait for him to finish before we said it. And we were Stovs caught us like behind the stage, like literally jumping up and down. We were so excited. And I was actually quite funny as well. So 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, you're brilliant. Not honestly, absolutely. I think TED Talks needs to their recruiting department needs to have a good strong look at you. Genuinely, it was decent. And they like building up to that. I bet because I imagine when you first got into the world of recruitment, you probably didn't think that you'd be doing anything like that at all. What experience did you do prior to going into the world of recruitment?
So I had no like work experience that related necessarily. So I went to uni, I then did a master's in crime science, really cool. And then I went travelling, and then no recruitment experience at all.
Okay. Well, as a manager now, managing your own team, obviously you're involved with the interviewing process and bringing people into your team and developing them. What competencies or almost like life experiences do you think help someone going into recruitment for the first time?
Yeah, so there's obviously the obvious ones like communication and resilience. I think we talk about a lot, but one for me, I would really say, is patience. And what I mean is that recruitment isn't easy, and things don't just fall at your feet all the time. And you have to be patient, and you have to trust the process throughout the training and throughout the whole job. And just trust everyone around you and listen to what they're saying. I think you need to build resilience. Because when things go wrong, and a lot of things go wrong, you have to get on with it. But I
Patience is such a good one. Honestly, I've done so many of these now. I think you must be one of the first people to ever mention patience, and it's such a rare thing in such a fast-paced game like recruitment to mention that. But actually think about it, it makes a lot of sense. And then finally, Abby, just to sum it all up, what's next for Abbey Robinson? What are your next goals? What are your next targets? What do you think PRG can provide you, basically?
So I want to grow my team. So at the moment, I've got a team of 5 amazing delivery consultants. They go from consultant right up to principal. But I and it director of next, I suppose.
Come on, love that, Abby. Absolute pleasure as always, mate. Talking to you, it genuinely is. Thank you for putting time for having a chat with me and speaking to everyone on this. And for those who've joined us live, thank you again for staying tuned. My name's Tyler, again from Precision Resource Group. Join us next time next month. Speak soon. Thanks, Abby. Bye bye.